Hello, welcome back to another Alarms Day podcast. I'm back here with Caleb, one of our members, and then we have a guest here, Ilya.
Hello everyone, my name is Ilya. Just like Alexei and Caleb, I've said your name right? Just like them, I make music, but unlike rap, what they're doing, I do rock, metal, and emo stuff pretty much, but I still like rap, it's nice to meet you. I'm honored to be on that podcast with Alexei and Caleb, so pretty much.
Yeah, so we are back here again after, I'd say this week has been pretty busy for me at least. What about y'all? Has it been busy? Like in general?
Kind of. I mean, just like family stuff, hanging out.
Oh,
with
yeah,
family
yeah.
and stuff like that.
I've recently finished semester,
Oh,
college
yeah, yeah.
semester,
Same
and so
here,
I've been much less busier than usually. So I'll just enjoy this.
That's good.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I'm glad you're less busy because
Thank you so
college
much.
can be stressful. So
Yeah, and I'm glad for you too.
yeah, you finished too, right?
Yeah, I finished. Yeah, I'm definitely happy about that. So in retrospect, I'm definitely less busy because all the
Yeah.
finals and all. Oh man,
Yeah, it was
flashbacks,
stressful.
Yeah. I feel like I'm less busy with college, but now that I got more time, I actually get to do what I enjoy doing. So I'm more busy with my other things, such as promoting my math tutoring business, and also I've been really working on that this week. I made a website on Wednesday, and been working on promoting the business in general on Facebook and in person through various methods this whole week. So that's what I've been busy with. And I've been also busy with swimming training because I signed up for a swimming competition in July. It's going to be my first meet in a while, so I'm excited for that. I'm training swimming and weights for two reasons. One of the reasons you already know, because the challenge that we talked about in the previous podcasts, and then the other reason is the new swimming competition. So now I have two reasons to train and exercise. And of course the third reason is just general good health. It's good to be healthy. Well, yeah. Any other updates for this week?
I think that's it pretty much for me.
Yeah. So I actually got a major update, which is yesterday. My next album came out, and Loki Immortal right there is featured on the first song on the album called Real Smooth. So y'all check it out on the Kai Coaster YouTube channel. Follow Kai Coaster on Instagram as well. How do you feel about that song? You like it?
Yeah, I think oftentimes when you get a song, you can tell kind of how good it's gonna be based off the beat because you kind of feed off the energy of that, and you already came in with your stuff. So I was like, okay, I think this is gonna be another good song, and it ended up being my favorite song that we worked on together. I think it had my best verse, and I think you did really good. So yeah, so I come in probably 2/3 of the way into the song, and what I like about my verse is what I told him earlier is that it's kind of like a showcase of all the fundamentals of how I've learned to rap. Basically, I switched my flow several times, but I also transitioned between topics, and my rhyme schemes are all pretty complex, and I do all of that within that short verse. It's only a minute or so long, but I switched the flow probably 6 times. And
yeah, definitely. I love those switches.
Yeah. It's a really great verse, but I think it's a really great opener to the album. I think the album has a lot of good songs on it too. Later on, there's a song called Dominoes, and I really like some of the flows he hits on Dominoes.
Yeah,
so hopefully we could talk about that later. But yeah, Real Smooth it's a really great song, and it's a really great intro to the album. I think y'all should check it out right now, bro.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So Ilya right here makes music as well. Actually, he featured on one of my songs earlier.
The enemy inside of me.
The enemy inside of you.
Inside of you. I'm sorry.
It's a song that dropped late March, and
late March, yeah. And
that was a really good song. I'm glad you came on there. So
we actually wrote the song together. To be honest, yeah.
Yeah.
And this song actually has many of my ideas. So this song is about So how to explain that? So in January, it was. So this song is how to say that? This song is literally from my experience, like from January when I felt so down, and this is pretty much what that song is about. Yeah.
Yeah, you're feeling better now, right?
Yeah, much better.
I'm
So
glad.
I mean, I've used to feel like that before, and I won't be surprised if I'll feel like that in the future. But I mean, I got used to it, so I mean, this is pretty much what the song is about.
The song is like definitely you can feel how you're very emotional in that song because it's
Yeah.
an emo vibe. The song has an emo rock twist to it, you know. Especially your part has emo
Yeah.
that emo twist to it. And so tell us a bit about your background. Like, what kind of music did you grow up singing and rap? I know you're not a rapper, but you're more of a singer. What kind of music did you grow up singing?
So basically, when I've begun like playing music, I've begun like from piano,
Yeah.
but it was a very long time ago. Like when I was like 8 years old, I've begun from 7 or 8. Actually, to be honest, I've begun like when I was a small child, like to try like to play piano, but I couldn't. So, but my very first teacher was when I was 7 years old. I've begun like from piano to play classic music. Then, starting from 10 or 11 years old, between that age, I've begun playing the guitar as well. And it's kind of, I've begun playing the classic rock at that time from when I've begun playing the guitar and piano a little bit too. At that time, 10, 11. And then I've begun like listening to classic rock, and then I've begun like listening to heavier rock, and then I've just like right now I'm just like basically like listening to like metalcore, emo, like screaming. So pretty much right now. So I'm just explaining like how I came here like shortly. So pretty much this is
Yeah. So you also play the guitar, right?
yeah.
How long have you been playing the guitar?
Since 10, 11 years old.
That's cool, man.
I'm 20, close to 21 right now.
Yeah. So we're actually going to ask you to play something on the guitar later on in this podcast.
Yeah, I'd love to.
Yeah.
Did I bring my guitar with me? Oh, yes, here. I'm sorry for that. No, that was a joke. So. Sorry.
Yeah. So before we get to see Ilya play the guitar, let's talk a little bit more about the album. What did you like? What did you like about Domino specifically?
Dominoes, to me, and I don't know if you were conscious of this, but when I was listening to Dominoes, it kind of reminded me like Polo G, at least like with the flows. I think you like really did a good job of like riding that beat and like really getting in your pocket and like being like just the flows were like executed well. Like, and I noticed that like that improvement too over like the past few months. Like I've seen you release some songs where like you were able to like flow over the beat like way better than you used to.
Yeah.
And Dominoes is one of those songs to me. I think you do a really good job of just interacting with the beat and like input, and the hook is really good too. The hook is probably my favorite part. That's probably the best hook on the album when I really think about it. So that's what I like about Dominoes.
Yeah, appreciate it. I was definitely, you're right that I was definitely inspired by Polo G because when I was making it, I was thinking of the type of flows he uses, and I was like, maybe I should incorporate some of that into my music. You know.
Well, you did a good job because when I heard it, I was like, wow, he really, you know what I'm saying, he really did that. So yeah, that's a really good song. And the other song is Pensado. How you
Pensando.
Pensando. Yeah, and talk about the lyrics to that because it's in Spanish. So well, a lot of it's in Spanish and some English. Talk about like how you configured that song.
So I wanted to take a twist and make a song maybe on a Spanish beat because I like Spanish beats, and you know Spanish music is cool in general, and I thought to make part of the song in Spanish and part of it in English, kind of like switch it up. You know, I know some pop artists, they like to rap in both Spanish and English. You know, so I pretty much it's about being in love with this girl that I was in love with a couple of months ago, and pretty much in Spanish I'm saying that I love her. I'm saying that I'm always calling you, I'm always thinking about you, and I'm always, you know, I want to see you happy and all those things, like pretty much just pouring out pure emotion. That's what it is in Spanish. I'm just saying that to that girl, and basically, uh, in English, it's also self-explanatory that it's a love song because if you listen to the English parts of the song, it's definitely some romantic lyrics in there. So combined with that Spanish part, it's pretty much just each part complements the other, and that's what it is. It's just a love song that of what I felt, back then when I was in love with her.
Yeah, do you have a favorite song on the album? Like one that you're like, oh, this is the one. Do you have a
Favorite song. I mean, a lot of them are really good. I was just, but my favorite song is probably "Who Am I?" That one. I feel like I got inspired by Coldplay there. I took more of a pop twist, but I also did more of also rapping style a little bit. So, whenever I listened to it, I thought of Juice WRLD and Coldplay kind of combined together. That's how I see it as. So.
That's the one that you released before the album, right? Like
No, after one. The one before the album, it's Once in a While.
Oh, okay.
I like that one too, and I'd say there's really several solid ones. Like my least favorite one is probably gonna be. Let me think. It's probably. I'd have to say Flying. Like I didn't like that one. It's the third one on the album. Flying is just been raw. It's part of it's like pretty much freestyle. It's pretty much very raw and not a lot of effort as compared to the other songs. So I just kind of clumped that song, put it together really quickly. Yeah. So Flying is one of my least favorite on there.
Yeah. But before we transition to the next part, I also want to ask you this because I noticed this is kind of a staple in your style. It's like you really like guitar beats and you like the guitar sound. What is it about guitars that kind of like attracts you and makes you want to rap over it or sing over it?
I think the guitar kind of brings in. It's a different type of energy, It's a different type of vibe. I feel like guitars can, depending on what type of guitar it is, it can either be more energetic or it could be more calm. So I like the guitar could be. It's very versatile. It could be used in any circumstance. So. Like if it's a calm, kind of like a guitar, it could be. It could actually be used for a calm song, or that same beat could be used for a hype song. It's just that at the beginning it starts out calm and it progresses to be more energetic. That's how guitar beats work. You know how trap music, trap uses a lot of guitars, right? Like a lot of rappers like Gunna, Money Man, rappers like that. Those rappers and Juice WRLD as well, like they use guitar beats, and I think part of the reason why I use guitar is because I really like Juice WRLD's selection of beats, so I kind of try to imitate some of that.
Yeah. So now that we're talking about guitars, I don't know if this is the right time. You want to tell them?
Sure. But before we go there, I'd like you to break down your verse because while we were on our way to the podcast, you discussed the fundamentals of your verse and why you think it's your best verse. So tell us why.
Yeah. So rap is an art form that I think, like so many people, like so right now on YouTube, people step into like boxing rings and they think that they can just do it. Rap is kind of like that. It seems simplistic from the outside, but there's so many layers of complexity to rap. And it takes, for me, it took years to really understand the complexity of how to rap. So in the beginning, I was good with my lyrics, but I was lacking the balance and the rhythm and the flows and the understanding of how to interact with the beat. And I think like that showcase of fundamentals as well as like my lyricism a little bit, not really my lyricism, but my ability to put words together, I think that's kind of showcased. So when I say fundamentals, I'm talking about the ability to interact with the beat dynamically, which is like flows and being able to pocket your words in between the drums and like land on the snare and all of that. And also like my rhyme scheme, which is multi-layered. So for example, I think I say, trying to remember how I start the verse. I always forget how I start verses. I say, who said I ain't cold? They done lied to you. Different species than what I was assigned to. So that's a little bit of a simplistic rhyme scheme. It's like I, ooh. That's basically the rhyme scheme. But then some of the other ones are more complex, like multi-syllabic. So for a lot of people, it's hard to come up with multi-syllabic rhyme schemes because most people just go like rap, tap, smack, back. You know, it's just like one word at a time. But it requires a little bit more experience, a little bit more knowledge of words and how to put them together in order to rap on a higher level with more syllables. So that was partly what I showcased in the verse, but then also I switched my flow like 6 times within like that minute. I switched probably like every 4 lines, and like some of the flows are like completely different. Like I said, believe me, please, these fever dreams will seize and squeeze your spirit. All I know is that I'm in it to win it, go get in and split it. So like the flows change dynamically in like a short period of time. And then like the last thing I'll cover as far as the fundamentals, and the reason why I love this verse is the transitions between topics and flows that kind of like mesh together. So I said, who said I ain't cold? They done lied to you. Different species than what I was assigned to. Transcended above the lies too. Most bark but I bite, but that's how lions move. Try and do anything out of pocket. So I'm switching to a different topic, but I'm also switching the flow at the same time. I say try and do, and then I start talking about something else. But while I'm talking about that, I'm also changing up the flow. So yeah, that's why I really like that verse.
Yeah. Thank you for explaining.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I appreciate it. That was a good verse, man.
Thank you. I agree.
Yeah. So now is the time. I want Ilya to showcase his guitar skills. So.
If you don't mind, before I wanna play on guitar, I just wanted to know that I haven't checked out his new album yet, but I've listened a little bit so far, and I just wanna say a couple of things that. I like this his second album so far so much, and especially I like the as Caleb has said about like guitar like in the beginning. I really like that, like when is his songs like there's a guitar, because because I play guitar as well, and yeah, pretty much. So even though I haven't checked out his album completely yet, it's he released it only yesterday. I like it anyways already. I checked out a little bit only, but I love it already. And I would please check his second album out on Kai Coaster YouTube channel. You will not regret it. And so right now I'd like to play a couple of my songs, and while I plays my guitar out, I would like to ask you to check out my MusicIlya channel. I record many covers on many artists. I play my original songs live. I place my I place audio of my songs in there as well, please. So yeah.
We'll place the MusicIlya channel in the description of this podcast. So
yeah.
Once we post it on YouTube, I'll place your channel as well. Right?
Yeah, thank you so much. And so guys, please check it out. And I'd like you. I want to tell you that before, like, I'd like to tell you that I released my first album on December 14th, 2020. So could you please check it out? It's in Russian, my very first songs ever in Russian, my original language I was born with. And I would like to let you know that before, like that, I don't know exactly when, but I will begin recording my second solo album. I'm saying solo because I'm music artist by myself.
Yep.
I will include first 6 songs, first versions of them, which are already on YouTube singles, and I'll add more songs to it. So please check out my YouTube channel, MusicIlya. You will not regret it. Please check out everything, and I would appreciate that. So I'd like to play several songs. Yeah, I thought it would be cool to play several songs. So what songs would you like me to play, in Russian or English?
play.
The one that you like.
Wait. Whatever ones you like. Like it's up to you, honestly, man.
You can pick a song that you know, but
Yeah. There's just one song like I like. Let me just try to find it real quick.
yeah. You can also play anything that you feel comfortable with, like you really.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much, guys.
Yeah, play anything. So if you have something in mind, just go ahead and start playing. I don't mind at all. Like.
Actually, I'd like while you search, I'd like to play my very first song in English, which I've ever completed until the end, which is called "I'd Rather Be Alone." The first version is already on my YouTube channel since May 1st, 2019. So the song is called "I'd Rather Be Alone."
Oh, that was a long time ago. That's one of the songs I want.
Oh, I'll play that too.
Right.
So I'd like to play "I'd Rather Be Alone," my very first song, which I've ever finished until the end in English. I released it May 1st, 2019 on my YouTube channel. Can I ask you a question? Was it hard for you to make your friends? I am asking you, 'cause I can't make friends at all. Yes, I have problems with myself, but it's not a reason to hate me. And I'm fucking sick from all of that. I'd rather be alone. I started hating myself and feel as a freak. I can't take myself for who I am anymore. I forgot lyrics a little bit. Never mind. I'm afraid. I'm sorry, I forgot lyrics a little bit. I have problems with myself, but it's not a reason to hide me. And I'm fucking sick from one has an idea that I'd rather be alone. Everyone thinks that I don't belong here, but no one has an idea that I'd rather be alone. Yeah, yes, sorry. I have problems with myself, but it's not a reason to hide me. And I'm fucking sick for more of that. I'd rather be alone. Outro. Well, yeah, thank you guys.
Yeah, really appreciate you playing. That was good.
I forgot lyrics a little bit,
It's
and
okay. Yeah, that happens, alright, man.
Bro, some of
It's-
because I recorded some songs years ago. It's hard to remember those lyrics sometimes. I know how that is.
yeah.
Okay, so which one would you like to, you can do whatever you want, but the ones that I really like from you is the,
I'll do it.
either, that was a long time ago, or the Silverstein, heroin cover.
Oh, I like that.
Do you want to do the heroin cover?
All right. Okay, I'll do the cover. So the next song, the cover I'd like to play for you is by artist Silverstein. This song's called My Heroin. Before I play, I want you to know that I'd like to tell you that Silverstein is one of my all-time favorite bands. It's emo-core, hardcore, screamo band, post-hardcore genre, which is it's part of rock, but it's bit like between alternative rock and metalcore,
Yeah.
pretty much. So this song by Silverstein is My Heroin. Yeah, I like this song so much. Oops, sorry. The drugs begin to peak. A smile of joy arises me, but sedation changes to panic and isolation, and breath starts to shorten, and heartbeats bounce after. Since I never knew I had, I can't forget the times that I was lost and depressed and from the awful truth. How do you do that? You're my heroin. Since I never knew I had, I can't forget the times that I was lost and depressed from the awful truth. How do you do that? You're my heroin. I bet you love from the part of me, thinking for myself. I bet you believe that I'm better off with you than someone else. You rise, you fall, and rise again. I hope I had become so real, But under you covers more torture than pleasure. Just past your lips, there's more anger than laughter. Not now or forever will I ever change you. I know that to go on, I'll break you, my habit. You taught my heart the sense I never knew I had. I can't forget the times that I was lost and depressed from the awful truth. I'm doing to that. You're my heroine.
Yo, that was great. That was so good, man.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
I apologize for forgetting some lyrics of the song. I apologize for singing a little bit of tune, and I apologize for not my best screams.
But it was so good. Like that was like that's literally my favorite cover from you. That's so good, man.
Thank you so much. Because this song by Silverstein, My Heroine, is one. This is the actual song why I've discovered this band Silverstein, which one of my all-time favorites now. Silverstein means a lot to me, and I know you might not be the fan of rock, metal, screamo, like emo stuff, and all that, but I'd like you to check Silverstein. You will not regret. So yeah, pretty much.
Well, thank you so much for
Yeah,
playing the guitar,
and actually that cover of my song by Silverstein, My Heroine, is on my YouTube channel as well. So if you want to check out, please check out.
Yeah, definitely. It's on your YouTube channel.
Yeah, what I like about that song is
Yeah, tell us what you like.
the dynamics. I like how there's points where there's like this soft,
Yeah.
like really like calm.
And then chorus and explosion.
Yeah, and then there's that.
So this song by My Heroine by Silverstein is pretty much it's between addiction to heroin, drug, and between that and so it's between the well, this is how I understand what this song is about. Silverstein, My Heroine. The song, I believe, is about like mixture of addiction to drug, heroin, which is very serious drug, and between like literal like you're my heroine.
Yeah, like
pretty much.
Yeah.
And thank you so much, guys. And now I'll play a song which you really want me to play. This song is called "Это было очень давно" in Russian, and in English this was a long time ago. This song is second from my first solo album, songs, песни на русском, songs in Russian, which I released in December 14th, 2020. Please check this album out. This rock emo album, if you're interested. So I'll play the song for you. Это было очень давно, this was a long time ago. I need to tune my guitar if that's fine with you guys.
Yeah, no worries. You want some more videos, bro? Thank you. I'm gonna back up them. Healthy food right there. Do you play any instruments, Caleb?
No, I think I was going one at one point, but I do a little bit of singing.
Almost done. Yeah, pretty much. So good. Alright, I mean this is good enough. Not perfect, but good enough. Alright, so this song I'll play right now. As I've said, это было очень давно, this was a long time ago, from my first solo album on my MusicIlya channel, песни на русском, songs in Russian, on December 14th, 2020. Sorry. Alright, yeah, this is the song in Russian. сидел у окна и смотрел на звездное небо. И я думал, каков будет твой ответ, если я признаюсь тебе в любви. Когда я умираю изнутри. Было время, когда я был один. Только думая о тебе каждую ночь. Я же чувствую то, что ты не видишь меня. А теперь прости и прощай. Я не помню, за что я покинул тебя. Я только помню, это было очень давно. Я только помню, это было очень давно. А теперь уйди от меня навсегда, потому что больше вместе не судьба. И потому что я устал от тебя, думать о тебе каждую ночь. Было время, когда я был один. Только думая о тебе каждую ночь. Я же чувствую то, что ты не видишь меня. А теперь прости и прощай. Я не помню, за что я покинул тебя. Я только помню, это было очень давно. 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 А если была б кнопка назад, то я б ее нажал и сбежал бы знакомство с тобой, и было бы все иначе со мной навсегда. Было время, когда я был один, совершенно один. Только думая, как о тебе каждый Yeah, this is pretty much my song. Very long one. So once again, I apologize for messing with my lyrics a little bit. Actually,
That was great. I like it. Yeah.
I apologize for a little bit being off tune, and I apologize for some for screams. Actually, like in my record, like these are between whispering and screams. This song in Russian, but if you want to know the meaning in English, there are lyrics in description of my song. This was a long time ago. Это было очень давно. So please check this.
Yeah,
Check my song out on my YouTube channel. Lyrics in Russian on my in the description of my the song, second song from my songs in Russian solo album. So this song,
check it out, man.
thank you so much, guys. And so this song I've written in June, between beginning of June, like June 3rd, 2017 until July 26th, 2017. So this song I've written like between in between moving from LA, California to Dallas, Texas, so pretty much. And this song is mixture of real story, mixture of not real things, like feeling my feelings. So pretty much that's it. I mean, do you have any questions about the song? I'm just curious.
Well, because I do music too, so I know you're apologizing for like messing up your stuff, but
Yeah.
you know, it's hard to remember and perform live a song that you wrote years ago. I don't think people recognize how hard that is, especially if you made a bunch of music since then. So
Yeah.
I think you did a really good job.
Yeah,
Well, thank you so much,
especially
guys.
for that song being that long and have so many lyrics to memorize and all those chords. Like you rocked them, man. You rocked all the chords together.
Well, thank you so much, guys. Seriously, appreciate you guys.
Well, I think that's all for today's podcast, right?
Yeah.
Stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see y'all next time.
Thank you so much for having me. I've had such a pleasure to be first time with Alexei and Caleb, and I got to know to Caleb today. He has an amazing rapping and voice as well. So it's been a very pleasure to be on that podcast, my first one, and please check out my MusicIlya channel, and bye guys.
Bye.
It's been a pleasure.
See y'all later.
See you later.